want to talk about Steve. Now, he's been haunting my dreams for a real long time. I want to talk about a dying Cubs fan's last request. Yeah, it seems appropriate, apropos perhaps, Mr. Poe, tonight. I remember Mr. Goodman on the radio. Don't you? Any of us who know what it smells like when the hawk wind blows remember Steve, don't we? We should. I had a dream. I woke up just before dawn with a fat smile on my face because my mama gave me a hat for my birthday. It was a bright blue hat with a big red C on it. See, when I when I meet Mama Godoo, I want to come back as that dingo blue healer that keeps hiding on that couch. Come on, Steve. Can you be with us today? By the shores of old Lake Michigan, where the hawk wind blows so cold. An old Cub fan lay dying in his midnight hour that told. And all around his bed, his friends had all gathered, and they knew his time was short. And on his head, they put this bright blue cap from all his all-time favorite sport. And he said, "It's late. It's getting dark in here, and I know it's time to go. Before I leave this lineup, there's just one thing I'd like to know. Do they still play the blues in Chicago when baseball season rolls around? When the snow melts away, do the Cubbies still play in their ivy-covered burial ground? When I was a boy, they were my pride and joy, but now they only bring fatigue to the home of the brave, the land of the free, and the doormat of the National League." Oh, he told his friends, the law of averages says that anything that can happen will happen, right? It keeps skipping on my lyric sheet here. Anything will happen that can. That's what it says. It was the last time the Cubs won a National League pennant was the year we dropped the bomb on Japan. The Cubs made me a criminal. Oh, that's what they did. They stole my youth from me, that's the truth. And I forsake my teachers to go sit in the bleachers in flagrant truancy. And one thing led to another, and soon I discovered alcohol, gambling, dope, football, hockey, lacrosse. So what do you expect when you raise up a young boy's hopes? And then just crush them like so many paper beer cups. Year after year after year after year After years, those hopes are just so much popcorn for the pigeons beneath the L tracks to eat. He said, I'll never see Wrigley Field anymore before my eternal rest. So if you have your pencils and your scorecards ready, and I'll send you my last request. He said, give me a double-header funeral in Wrigley Field on some sunny weekend day, no lights. Have the organ play the national anthem and then a little na na na, hey hey, goodbye. Make 6 bullpen pitchers carry my coffin and 6 groundkeepers clear my path. Have the umpires bark me out at every base in all their holy wrath. It's a beautiful day for a funeral. Hey, Ernie, let's play 2. Somebody go get Jack Brickhouse to come back and conduct just one more interview. Have the Cubbies run right out into the middle of the field, have Keith Moreland drop a routine fly, and give everybody 2 bags of peanuts and a frosty malt, and I'll be ready to die. And they build a big fire on home plate out of your Louisville Slugger baseball bats and toss my coffin in. Let my ashes blow in a beautiful snow from the prevailing 30-mile-an-hour southwest wind. And when my last remains go flying over the left field wall, we'll bid the bleacher bums adieu. And I will come to my final resting place out on Waveland Avenue. And the dying man's friends told him to cut that out. They said, "Stop it, boy, that's an awful shame." He said, "Don't cry. We'll meet by and by near that heavenly hall of fame." He said, "I got season's tickets to watch the Angels now. So that's just what I'm gonna do." He said, "But you, the living, you're stuck here with the Cubs. So it's me that feels sorry for you." And when he said, "Play that Lonesome Losers tune, gosh, it's the one I like the best," he closed his eyes and he slipped away. And well, Mike, that was the dying Cubs fan's last request. So here it is. Do they still play the blues in Chicago when baseball season rolls around? Yeah. Do they? When the snow melts away, do the Cubbies still play in their ivy-covered burial ground? When I was a boy, they were my pride and joy, and now they only bring fatigue to the home of the brave, the land of the free, and the doormat of the National League. Oh, you know what? You knuckleheads. I wonder to myself sometimes if there's something more to that story about, what was her name, that lady whose cow kicked the bucket that started the fire? I could do to keep from crying. Sometimes it seems so useless to remain. You're the one who always tried to change me. You see that is why I will always stay the same. And I'll hang around as long as you will let me. I never mind standing in the rain. Well, but you don't have to call me darling. Oh, but you never even called me by my name. I mean, you don't have to call me Waylon Jennings. No, you don't have to call me Charlie Pride. Yeah, you don't have to call me Mo Haggard anymore. Even though I know you're on my fighting side. And I'll hang around as long as you will let me. Now I never minded standing in the rain, no sir. Oh, but you don't have to call me darling. Oh, but you never even call me by my name. Oh, I've seen my name a few times in the phone book, on the neon sign above the bar I used to own. There's only one thing that I'm really sure of. I'm gonna hear it when my Savior calls me home. And I'll hang around as long as you will let me. No, I never minded standing in the rain. You don't have to call me darling. But you never even called me by my name. Well, ever since that dog got drunk and died, and Mama went to prison. Wow, nothing around this farm's been the same. You know, when Mom broke out of prison last Christmas, she drove that damned old getaway laundry truck right into a train. Well, No, I never minded standing in the rain. No, no. You don't have to call me